Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for another From the Collection Fridays, a series where I take things from my collection and show it to you, my viewers. And this week it is my McFarlane Toys Netflix The Witcher series, Jaskier. Now, I didn't really have any intention of buying any of the Netflix figures sort of thing, but this one went on like special. And ended up being sold for like $10. So I was like, $10 is pretty cheap. And it is another figure. And I could probably look to see if, Geralt's head from the Witcher video games might actually fit on this body. In which case you then have a different style of Geralt. Unfortunately, I can't remember where the hell I put Geralt, so I haven't been able to confirm whether or not you can, in fact, change the heads. It's not like they come with spare heads or anything. So, I haven't seen, I think, like, the last 2 seasons of the series. I watched the first one, I remember that. I think I watched the second one, and then I think they announced the news that Henry was leaving, so I didn't do the last one of him. And I don't think the one with, is it Liam Hemsworth? I think it's Liam. I don't think that season's out yet. Anyway, I'll leave a link down below to Mighty 8. This is where I got it from. If they still have them in stock, you might be able to get one for yourself. If you don't want them for this, you might be able to use them for something else. You know, like you might convert it for... since McFarlane also does the DC stuff, you might be able to do... I can't remember the comic book series. I think it was called 1602. But that might actually be a Marvel one and not DC. I can't remember. It's been a while. I own it. I think it is actually Marvel. Anyway, you might be able to use the figure for that as a conversion thing, if you really wanted to. Anyway, he comes with his, I'm going to say it's a loot. I don't know if it is in fact a loot. I don't think it actually says anything on the box as to what the hell the instrument is, but he comes with his instrument. It fits nicely in his hands, fits nicely over him. It does come with a different, it comes with the same style stand, but different branding on it. So instead of being like The Witcher Wild Hunt, it's just the Netflix or Netflix The Witcher sort of thing. You can see his instrument there. Actually quite nicely crafted. And I do actually like the strap on this. A lot of figures that I found, like the Black Series and stuff, they'll come with straps like this and they're really rigid and they don't work so well. This one actually has worked quite well. It's got a nice face sculpt, I think. It's kind of, smirky. He's got his full 360 there, up and down. Should get him back on there so he can nod. Full at shoulder. Actually quite nice joints at the shoulder. The upper bicep has swivel. It's the double elbow joint, not a single elbow joint, plus rotation at the hand and a little bit of that movement, because you can actually sort of just see it in there. I think like one hand is definitely set up for sort of strumming and the other is for holding, but I don't know which one. So I'm guessing this is a strumming hand because that's how I would strum with my guitar. You can get him doing the Wild Stallions thing if you really want. There is no like mid crunch part of his chest. Obviously it's one solid piece, but he does have a little bit of waist articulation, although I think the way this is sculpted sort of limits it a bit. He does have the Van Damme style thing, nice forwards, very tight. Obviously you can see I haven't really done this. Double joint knee, so very nice, it's very tight. And the ankle there, so it does have the sort of up and down rotational and there is a toe as well. So that is actually quite a nicely articulated figure. There we go. Popped it back in. Not that it popped off, it's just these, oh man, these joints are so tight. You know, when you look at Marvel Legends and stuff where the joints haven't been so good, this is actually quite a surprise. I will say, it's pretty much the same thing with the stand as the other McFarlane figures, in that it doesn't really seem to join into it particularly well. It's like the foot peg hole is slightly too small for the foot peg, so it does actually take a bit of force to get it in there. But all around, actually quite nice, and you can see that he is quite nicely sculpted. I don't know if you can see that, but that's some of my hair. I have very long hair, if you didn't know. I don't know, I guess elephant in the room, let's just address it. You can see his butt. He has nice cheeks. So, you know, if you're a fan of Jaskier's cheeks, you'll probably like this figure. And yeah, I think like this is actually quite nicely done as well. Maybe cover it a bit. Like, that is really nicely detailed. It might not show up too well, but it is nicely detailed. It does, you know, it sits on him quite well. So all around, actually quite a nice figure. Certainly worth the $10. I think certainly worth, I think originally it was like 40. Certainly worth that. So yeah, there should be a link below. There were a couple left the last time I looked. So hopefully he's still in stock. It has been sort of sitting there in clearance for a while, so I'm guessing that not many people actually want him. So if you want to give him a home, you have the opportunity to. So thanks for joining, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.